And Tom Bergeron, thank you for taking us behind the scenes of the Hollywood
My
Squares.
pleasure.
The infamous green room.
Yes,
With the
yes.
pinball machines and food from
Spagos, who regularly provide us lunch midway through our grueling
it's
taping.
a tough job.
Oh,
Somebody has to do it.
oh, the sweat that pours off my brow.
Do you feel like you're stealing money? I mean, you
Yeah,
spend the
it is.
weekends with the
It
funniest
is.
people in
Yes,
show business
yeah.
eating food from Spago.
Yeah, it really is. I've never worked a schedule like this before. All of my previous experience was with live television and radio. And, you know, like most jobs, they actually expect you to show up every day.
But just
and,
the weekends,
no, but this is weekends. We do 5 in a day. You know, we do 3 in the morning. We break for lunch here in the green room with our video games and Spago food. And then we go back and we do the Thursday and Friday shows with a brand new audience. And those are the ones, Bill, that if you watch the show with any regularity.
Thursday and Fridays
Yeah.
after lunch.
After lunch.
Yeah.
Those are the ones where I can't remember which contestant's turn it is, and we're all getting much giddier, and, you know, all the blood's in our stomach.
Tom and I enjoyed some of Spago Hollywood's special dishes. Tom's Caesar salad and his favorite, Jewish pizza. I had tuna sashimi and chopped salad.
And who's given you the most trouble? I mean, obviously some guests are better than other guests. Who's been the peskiest guest?
Who's, in terms of, well, see, a lot of this I don't see.
No, I meant for you. When
Oh,
you're
for
dealing,
me,
yeah,
personally?
You're dealing with, you got to deal with, you're like the ringmaster.
Well, in sort of an on-camera teasing way, Caroline and I mix it up quite a lot, and she's part of the family, and we'll tease each other back and forth, you know, quite a bit.
How about Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons, I actually had to squirt.
Squirt?
Yes, I had, when I first started interviewing Richard back in the days I was doing daytime talk.
I've interviewed him a few times, but he's very loud.
He's very loud, and he's like, you have to treat him as if you're training a cat.
See, I never got that.
See,
I treat him like a dog. Stay, didn't work.
What I found is I got a spray bottle and I put disco sweat on it because that was one of his exercise videos. And every time he got too out of line, he was annoying Trisha Yearwood, I would just run down from the podium and squirt him. And that, yes, and he would sit very carefully in his little square.
On air?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Tom remembers a few favorite jokes from Hollywood Squares.
There are a couple that I like of Gilbert's.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried, who's wonderful.
And he's always got that.
That's right.
I'm passing a stone, Bill. I hope you don't mind.
That's what he
it has that feel. So one in the first season that had a little bit of a fallout after was, I said, Gilbert, what species has the largest eyes? And he went,
Marlon Brando at a buffet.
So we were going to incorporate, it's a great line, isn't it?
Jokes.
We were going to incorporate that clip into our promo campaign for season 2. And Whoopi and I are in New York, and we're taping the promos, and we don't have that one scheduled. I said, Whoopi, how come we're not doing the Brando cut? She said, we were going to, but he called me at home.
Marlon did?
Yes, can you imagine that?
Oh,
Marlon Brando's sitting down to watch Hollywood Squares with a quart of Breyers, and he sees,
At a buffet.
and he gets on the phone.
And he calls
Whoopi, I am strangely displeased. You know?
Whoopi can find like a small, horse head.
Right, exactly right.
You know?
So
What happens here in the green room when that door closes?
well, we've just done 3 shows when we come up here for lunch. So there's a lot of sort of camaraderie and commiserating and saying, you know...
Funny, you were funny. Stuff like
right,
that.
this joke worked and that one didn't. Looking over material that might be used in the afternoon.
Right.
Hanging out just... my favorite lunch hour here last season, sitting on that couch, it was me and 3 other people. And the 3 other people were Carol Burnett, Harvey Korman, and Tim Conway. And
That's
I was
what I mean.
in heaven.
You must feel like you're stealing.
Absolutely.
Money. They are still, particularly Tim Conway.
He's a riot.
Tim Conway is one of the funniest people
Absolutely.
in the world.
And he has lost nothing off his fastball. Let me tell you, he was absolutely brilliant on the show.
Yeah.
And to sit there over lunch and talk to them about their show was, for me, it was just like the highlight of the day.
Our cameras weren't invited into the green room for lunch, but host Tom Bergeron had some closing thoughts.
You know, we close each of our shows on Bill Boggs' Corner Table
With the purging.
Yes, we go into that room. Cameras not allowed.
Okay.
And that's it, and we do it take 2.
It's Supermodel Week.
We do take 2. I'd like you to offer a toast to our Food Network viewers.
All right.
What would you like to wish them?
I wish you a happy life where when you see your challenges, you do not shrink from them, and please chew thoroughly.